Hey y'all. Sorry that it's dark. I had my blinds open more when I was in session, but I just closed them because I don't like that light level. But I do it so that Laura can see me better. So the lighting is kind of gloomy. It's just the time of year, and once I uncover this window, it'll be better. So I told her some stuff that happened last week. Some stuff my dad did, and about a kind of a bad dream that I had, but just the fact that I was able to kind of pull myself out of bad places, she says that's a lot of progress, and she's really happy with that. And what interests me is that Laura said that I am just going headlong into the techniques that she's offering me, and that a lot of her patients are kind of resistant to it. They think it feels silly or ridiculous. And, I'm someone who's willing to try things. If they're like not morally bad, I'll give it a try maybe once. And if it works, I'll stick to it. But, curtains are all, the curtains are all goofy. I gotta fix it. Okay. Just had to move like one fold. But anyway, so oh yeah, here's my Godzilla minus one figurine, my trauma boy. Had him with me. Also, I've got my sleepy boy here. Sleepy. I love them very much. So, but she said that her other patients are a lot more resistant to trying things, and that she's shocked that I just jump into them. But you know, I'm the same way with food. I'll give it a shot once, unless it's like really, really spicy, then it's like, nope. But if I'm not sure what's in it and I know I'm not allergic to it, I might just taste it and then be like, what is this? And somebody might say, oh, it's goose liver or something. I'll be like, okay. But if I know that it's a liver, I will not eat it. But if you tell me after, it's like, oh, well, that was good. Okay. I'm weird. I know. It's a weird thing I have. But just the fact that I'm using the tools and that I was really upbeat in my session this time, which that's not my usual. I'm usually a lot more reserved, but I was cracking jokes and stuff and being more myself, letting my bubbly butterfly part just flutter a bit. And I told Laura, I'm coming up off of my period. I just finished it, and I always have like a mood boost. As I'm coming out of it, it's like I come out of a cannon spinning or something. And she's like, enjoy it. But I love having a woman therapist because I can talk about period stuff and she gets it. Because, like, she was telling me about her experiences about how she would feel really irritable and that she wanted to, like, get in fights with people and she knew what was going on. But so it's like we kind of have a kinship in that, in the sense that she gets it and she knows it's not something I can just control. So she doesn't try to be like, well, why don't you just. Because I tell her my only course of action is to avoid people and minimize contact with people because I will just get in fights with them. And of course, my dad will make that impossible. And then when I do get in a fight with him, it gets ugly. So she suggested I go to my mom. So I'm going to try that, but I'm making progress upward. And like, it's not linear, it's not linear because when my dad and I had a bad fight, like Sunday night, I think it was, Sunday, Monday, like, I ended up screaming at him. It was messy. But, that was a time when trauma won. That was a time when angry and trauma kind of got me. So, and it's like, I look at it now and it's like, okay, we tripped and we fell. Let's get up and keep going. So, progress. Because if I try to just focus on, see, I failed, see, this is pointless, then I just end up all the way back at square one. And even if I end up there, like the game Chutes and Ladders, if I end up down the long chute, I'm going to have to just keep climbing the ladders. I gotta keep trying. I can't give up because I've done a lot of work, and it's hard. And this is not to say that, oh, I never feel triggered, or oh, I never feel bad or depressed or anxious or anything. It's like I do, but now I have tools. But sometimes it's still just so heavy, and it's like you just don't want to do it because you're just so sick of it. But stick to it, okay? Love you.